Karsyn was, a really healthy kid, just living her life.
There was one day where I was putting in my contacts and I noticed my eyes were yellow more than normal. And I went to a doctor about it. They weren't entirely sure. I eventually had an MRI scan at Children's, and then we discovered the tumor. I got diagnosed with sclerosing epithelioid fibrosarcoma of the liver, and unfortunately that cancer doesn't respond very well to chemotherapy or radiation.
She'd had a scan and she was noted to have this huge tumor involving all of the important areas of the liver, making it very impossible to remove. In addition to that, it was actually had caused some problem with her portal vein, which is one of the main veins that supplies blood into the liver. And that results in back pressure and buildup of other vessels and makes surgery very difficult.
I needed to get a new liver in order to get rid of the tumor. And while me and my family were very nervous and afraid, especially since it was such a rare cancer, thankfully all of the team and all of the doctors seemed very confident and very knowing of what to do. So it helped ease a lot of anxiety and stress with it.
But transplantation for this tumor, because this is only the second case that we know of in the liver, was unheard of. And so we had to make special applications for exception for her to get transplanted and to consider transplantation.
It was very stressful and anxiety driven when waiting on the list. I was only on it for probably about a week before I got the call, but I remember that week felt like ages. I think talking to a lot of doctors and nurses at Children's did help relieve a lot of my anxiety, especially Dr. Doyle, seeing how confident and comfortable she was with what it is when every other person was reacting like, this is kind of scary and a little nerve-wracking. She was very confident with it, and we're like, okay, I feel like if she has that level of confidence, I think I'll be okay.
Once we got the liver out and got the new liver in, everything went great after that. She recovered well. She was feeling pretty good, all things considered, that she'd had this massive operation.
I feel amazing. I take medication, but that's about it. I'm able to go to class. I'm able to hang out with friends. I was able to visit Alaska with my family and see the Northern Lights and climb a mountain practically. Go dog sledding, see a lot of really cool sights that I wouldn't have been able to or have the energy to without the treatment.
That's the miracle of liver transplant. You have patients who come in with a completely untreatable disease without liver transplant, and thanks to the life-saving gift, we are able to offer Karsyn this amazing chance at life. With every death, it is tragic, and it's very unfortunate and bittersweet where an organ comes from, but being able to take that loss and use it to save the lives of others is a great way to remember them. I'm very grateful for being able to essentially change my life with that treatment.